Welcome back. Biestel Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show continues on DCTV Sports. About time we got back to the dog pound. About time we got back to covering some Defiance girls basketball. And it is time. It is the second season. First round, postseason. Sounds cliche-ish, but it's the truth.
Right.
Everybody has an equal record.
Yes.
Wipe everything clean. At this point in time, you're playing for the right to wear the jersey one more time.
Right.
Now, Defiance, at 8 wins overall, has already quadrupled last year's win total.
Yes.
4 and 5 in the WBL. It's nothing short of impressive. But, Coach, you want a postseason win to go along with this year. Coach Lewis is joining us right now. I guess let's talk a little bit about leading up to this. I know it's been a tough last 3 games, but you wash that. You are home. You've had the opportunity to play tonight's opponent, Shawnee, earlier this year, and you got the win. So walk us through what the preparation has been like for the postseason opener.
We try to prepare the same way. I obviously told the girls how important this is for Defiance girls basketball, being a chance to win a playoff game and even host a playoff game at home. This is a big deal for us. We haven't been in this situation in a couple of years. So we obviously want to take advantage of it. And I think the girls are excited of what they created this year and just kind of want to build on the momentum of it.
I know it's been tough. You've had injury, and not just a one, but a couple key players. But at the same time, you coach what you got. So let's walk us through how this, basically with the lineup adjustment, and in particular with Nadia Leatherman being pushed in to the starting lineup, just a sophomore. She's got a little swag to her. You're going to see it during her player profile. She acted like she didn't want to be interviewed, but just wait until the very end. She shows different colors. But now that you've had a few weeks underneath your belt, has this new lineup gained a little bit more chemistry?
Yeah, it's a different challenge for me. I mean, just with a sophomore coming into the starting lineup, just pushes me as a coach to try to find ways to get her comfortable on the floor and try to get the offense going the same way we had it when Samantha Hohenberger was in the lineup. Just senior experience from Sam, knowing what to do, knowing what not to do is kind of a luxury. But just with a sophomore, I mean, Nadia's been doing a great job just stepping up, using her speed, using her skill that she has, just kind of impacting the game any way she can.
You, in effect, have 2 point guards on the floor when she and Fuzz are together. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't have a coexistence, so to speak. What does that give you as far as maybe an extra benefit or other options that you might not have otherwise had?
I think that it relieves Jamie a little bit as well as Nadia. I heard Nadia say that it helps her take some pressure off of her, but I think it relieves Jamie of some pressure too, just because Jamie's able to, she trusts Nadia. Like she said, you can tell Nadia looks up to Jamie, and she's kind of always asking her, hey, what should I do here? What should I not do here? And I think Jamie just been doing a good job of just helping her out and just trusting her to kind of create plays herself, right?
Let's go ahead and break down tonight's opponent. You've had the opportunity to play Shawnee in the conference schedule. You won. Matter of fact, I'm looking down here, 45-38. This is a team that they've been kind of a roller coaster ride, maybe not unlike you. Certain nights you've looked like world beaters. There are other nights where you've come to me and said, I scratched my head for 4 quarters and I'm not sure who we were. At this point, what's the scout on the Indians?
We can't let them pound it inside. That's the first thing we want to stop, make them play it from the outside. We want to make them shoot as many jump shots as we can, obviously contested. You can't give anybody in girls high school basketball wide open 3-pointers, or at some point they're going to start making them. But we just want to play hard. We want to play our defense. We want to pressure them like we did the first game. We want to cause turnovers, and we want to fly. We want to fly. Once we get those turnovers, let's turn them into points on the other end.
Now, you and I talked about it. Wilson, their freshman center, as a freshman, is averaging nearly 8 points and 7 boards per contest. Don't want to think about how many nightmares she's going to give conference coaches over the next 3 seasons. But it starts at the point. And again, another underclassman of the point guard, Gadsden. Doesn't have the glossiest numbers, but as you said, she's the straw that stirs the drink. And there are very few players in this conference that can give Fuzz Rollins a run for her money as far as speed and agility. This is going to be best on best. So let me ask you, let's not start offensively. Let's start defensively. How do you slow her down?
Well, just like you said, Jamie Rollins will have her to start. We have to match her speed, and there's no better way for us to do that than Jamie Gardner. Nadia have a look at her when Jamie's not in the game. We just want to match her speed. She pushes the ball well, gets the rest of the team. I'm watching Scout on her earlier this week, and I think they played Lima Central Catholic. I believe she probably had at least 6 or 7 assists that I was watching, just pushing the ball up the floor, getting the ball to the older people on the team that was good. They were getting up their shots and they were hitting their threes because she was just getting to them on time and on target.
keys beyond obviously slowing Gadsden down for a Bulldog win tonight?
We got to rebound the basketball. We got to hold them to one shot. We did a good job of that last time we played them. Defensive wise, we got to do our job. We got to be in the places that we're supposed to be. Obviously, playing in different kind of zones that we play in defense. We got to be in our responsibilities, and then we just got to help each other out. It's not going to go perfect, but how are we going to make it? We're going to make it right.
Look, you've already had 8 wins compared to just 2 last season.
Yeah.
You're a game within 500 in the conference.
Yeah.
One more cherry on the sundae here, but what would a postseason win mean in your second year?
I think it would just show everybody. I think we believe inside this building, but it would show everybody, hey, we're trying to make a push and do something different here at Defiance. I think girls basketball is changing here. I can tell it's changing. Obviously, being in practice every day, but obviously, I want our fans to fill these seats and come out and see these girls. They put in a lot of work, and I feel like they deserve to have our fans root for them.
All right, Coach, as always, appreciate the access you've given me to the team all season long.
No problem.
Best of luck to you, and let's talk about a win after the game.
Can't wait.
Coach, joining us, we're going to take a quick timeout. Our very ornery player profile is sophomore Nadia Leatherman. Don't you go anywhere. We're back with more of the Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show right after this. You're watching DCTV Sports.